The Tennessee is typical of many smaller inland rivers, so this introduction by Sailing Toucan RiverNavigation will show you what you might expect on a river. Captain and Mate Farmer have operated on the Alabama, Chattahoochee, Mississippi, and Tennessee River for many years, plus offshore. We are refurbishing and upgrading a 29-foot Catalina sailboat on the Tennessee River in Knoxville. This is the Tennessee River from Knoxville, Tennessee to Paducah, Kentucky, with a total drop of 175 feet and 652 miles with 8 locks, as Hale's Bar is no longer operational and has been demolished. These are just some of the cities along the Tennessee River in Alabama, Kentucky, and Tennessee, with mileages between cities. For important University of Tennessee home football games, boats as large as 150 feet will be rafted up at Calhoun's Restaurant or just downriver at the Vol Navy docks. This will be a no-wake zone. The city of Knoxville is within easy walking distance from the river. Be sure to contact Visit Knoxville on Gay Street to get the latest information on what is going on to fill your every desire. There are 6 bridges in Knoxville, and the Southern Railroad Bridge has only one tall span with a 135-foot horizontal clearance. On the river, you will find many bridges that you need to be aware of. Marinas with gas and diesel are relatively close together. The longest skip is Fort Loudon Marina in Lenoir City to Blue Springs Marina in 10 Mile at 58 miles. Make sure to maintain 1/3 of a tank for reserve or emergencies. Volunteer Landing Marina is just up the river from the Tennessee Riverboat Company, where I worked for 15 years piloting the Star Riverboat. It's within easy walking distance of 2 restaurants and only several blocks from hotels. Blue Springs is definitely a sailor's marina. There's a travel lift, maintenance, and a restaurant. These are very nice people to work with. America's Boating Club Knoxville and our District 17 have rendezvous here every year and have been well pleased with the service and the facilities. Island Cove is another marina with extensive facilities, including showers, laundry, and a restaurant. We have personally visited Goose Pond Marina, and they have a very nice restaurant. They have Colony Resort with 11 cottages and a 6-room lodge. Pickwick Landing is an Alabama state park with hotel and restaurant facilities. This is another very nice marina with extensive facilities if you want to take a break from your cruise. This is still another place to take a break from cruising and enjoy the many amenities. There are marinas up and down the river with travel lifts, repair, and maintenance facilities available. With free open CPN software and free Corps of Engineers official charts, you get information on bridges. Most have a clearance of 50 feet over the main channel, and the newer ones have a 70-foot clearance. I can't get under this bridge with my sailboat, and there are others that are even lower on smaller tributaries, so be sure to check them carefully. If you absolutely must run at night, be very careful about bridges that are close together. Here the sailing line is against the left descending bank in a turn, and when upbound, the lights from the second bridge can be easily confused with those from the first. Locks and dams have danger areas that you need to be aware of and avoid. If you don't have VHF or cell phone contact, many locks have pull ropes recessed into the lock wall ladders. The lockmaster controls your access and communicates via VHF phone, loudspeaker, horn, and traffic signals. There's usually more turbulence when locking up. Be careful about junction buoys, the yellow symbol shown here. Follow the color of the top band to stay in the main river channel. This one would be green on the top band and red on the second band. There are buoyed cutoffs that can save distance. Make sure to follow only large buoys, not small private buoys unless you have local knowledge. Here are two more locks on the Tennessee. The Chickamauga lock just above Chattanooga is being rebuilt into a larger lock. The city of Chattanooga is on both sides of the river and has numerous attractions, restaurants, and hotels within walking distance. Chickamauga Marina is just above the lock left descending bank and has a lot of space and facilities. Marine Max is downtown, and you probably need reservations in advance there. Racoon Mountain is a unique electric generating facility that uses water it pumps up during low demand to run the turbine generators when the load is high. Hales Bar Dam has been demolished and only part of the old powerhouse remains. Hales Bar Marina is just below the dam with fuel, ship store, and an adjacent restaurant. Serodino Shipyard is also just below the old Hales Bar Dam. They build and repair primarily barges and towboats. Here you see a barge and a towboat on different sections of their marine railway. Nickajack Lock has a dam on one side and a large earthen fill on the other side. South Pittsburg, Tennessee, and Bridgeport, Alabama are two small towns below the Nickajack Lock. Goose Pond Marina in Scottsboro, Alabama is a very nice facility that we have visited several times. Guttersville forms the southernmost part of the river before it swings back north on the way to the Kentucky state line. Ditto Landing Marina in Huntsville is within easy driving distance of the NASA Space and Rocket Center, and it's well worth visiting. Decatur, Alabama is the county seat of DeKalb County and has a history center. There's a railroad lift bridge with a 10-foot clearance when not raised at mile 304 just below the center of Decatur, Alabama. Athens, Alabama is the home of Athens State University. Joe Wheeler Lock has 2 lock chambers, and once you make contact, the lock master will tell you which one to use. Wilson Lock in Florence, Alabama also has 2 chambers and a marina on the right descending bank below the lock. Florence and across the river Muscle Shoals, Sheffield, and Tuscumbia make up the Shoals area of Alabama. Sheffield is about the same size as Florence, but on the south side of the river and has no facilities. Pickwick also has a double lock, and the Pickwick State Park Marina is right at the lock. You can leave the Tennessee at mile 25 and take the cutoff over to the Cumberland River that flows through Nashville, or continue on toward Paducah. Paducah is a large barge fleeting area for companies like Ingram Barge Lines at the junction of the Tennessee and Ohio rivers. It's also home to Seamen's Church Institute with its towboat training simulators. When you go to sailingtoucan.org/destinations, you can download and print much of this information. Thanks for viewing this look at the Tennessee River, and please like, subscribe, and share so that others can learn from these free videos.